Dining out has always been about more than the food. Dining out is about friends and loved ones sharing a unique experience together. And so what dining out is really about is celebration. And that also means celebrating the people behind our locally owned eateries and bars who give us these unique experiences. That's why in Hamilton County, we're bringing back the Great Dine Out during the month of January. So celebrate each other and celebrate our friends and neighbors who bring joy to our lives through food. Dine out at participating Hamilton County restaurants from January 3rd to the 31st for special deals and exciting menus. Plus, there's a bonus. If you check in at least 8 times via the digital passport, you'll receive a $25 local restaurant gift card while supplies last. Get your passport today at dineouthamiltoncounty.com. And remember, if you can't dine out, you can always carry out or order in.
Superheroes come in all shapes and sizes. They don't always meet in an underground fortress. Sometimes they meet in places that appear to be very ordinary to most people. But inside, there are heroes in training. Some are smart, strong, or brave. Maybe they can build cities or heal people when they get hurt. But even superheroes need some help sometimes. With your support, we can change the world. Together, we are a force that can't be defeated. Support the club. Save the world. Support your local superheroes and donate now to the Boys and Girls Club of Noblesville at bgcni.org.
Being part of a community is more than just living in the same place. It's sharing the same values, like honesty and compassion. For the caregivers of Community Health Network, that means always being open and upfront about how much treatment will cost, and working hard to find ways to help you cover those costs. Because when our community thrives, we all thrive. Community Health Network. Exceptional care, simply delivered.
Can I help you?
Yeah, I'd like to order a hamburger, fries, salt, maybe a large vanilla shake. Yeah.
This is a trophy shop, can't you tell?
You got a counter right here. Isn't this where you place the orders?
We sell trophies, we sell plaques, we do embroidery. No food.
You got carry out?
Unlike the internet, everything that you need we have here at the shop. Very unique. You order today, carry out tonight. That's our version of carry out.
All right, I'll take one of everything.
Well, that may take a little longer. We'll have it for you tomorrow night.
You know, Jim, I'll be back tomorrow to pick it all up.
We'll wait for you.
Don't wait long.
Can I help you?
Yeah, I'm looking for Logan Street signs and banners.
You found us.
But this ain't Logan Street. This is South 10th.
We moved 22 years ago.
Well, how come you didn't change the name?
That would have just confused people.
Well, actually, South 10th is Allisonville. If you're from Fishers.
Well, before that it was 37A, and before that it was State Road 37.
So you're telling me that Logan Street signs and banners isn't on Logan Street anymore? It's actually on South 10th. That's Allisonville and Fishers. And before that, it was 37A and 37?
So you got that straight?
Logan Street signs and banners conveniently not located on Logan Street, but rather South 10th Street in Noblesville.
Exactly.
High school sports fans, welcome back to Game Time, to pure spirits, to pure sport. Welcome back to high school sports.
Fans, I'm IHSAA Commissioner Paul Knighty, and I just want to say, welcome back.
This is Game Time. This is Indiana high school sports. This is your IHSAA.
Welcome to IHSAA Girls Basketball on Hamilton County Television, presented by Logan Street Signs and Banners, celebrating over 29 years in business. We'd also like to thank our other great sponsors, Noblesville Trophies, Gaylor Electric, Chuck Goodrich, President and CEO, Community Health Network, the Hamilton County Tourism Bureau, Church, Hiddle and Antrim, Jamie Carmesino of Carpenter Real Estate, Blades, Audio, Video, and Security, the Noblesville Township Trustee's Office, Schwartz Bait and Tackle, and the Hamilton County Reporter. Hi again, everybody. I'm Brad Silbert along with Perry Williams, live from the Mill. IHSAA Girls Basketball. Noblesville Millers hosting the Mount Vernon Marauders. Perry, two teams with not a whole lot of difference in records, but a lot different in schedule. The Marauders come in here at 10-6, 2-1 in their Hoosier Heritage Cross Conference. Millers come in at 14-3, 3-2, third in the HCC. After 11 days of rest and practice, shall we say?
Absolutely. And they had a little fun in some of the practices over those 11 days off, and it was probably a good time for rest. But we'll see if they're a little bit rusty. Of course, Mount Vernon comes in here, coached by the great Julie Shelton. She is probably, as you know, Brad, one of the best coaches in the state of Indiana in girls basketball. She's done a wonderful job at Mount Vernon. Been there a long time. You'll see that matchup zone that she's always played and always will play. But she always brings her team ready to play basketball.
Well, Coach Shelton in her 21st season at Mount Vernon with a record of 342 and 140. Quite an accomplishment. We're going to turn things over to Craig Atkins, the public address announcer here at Noblesville, for the opening festivities.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we ask that you all please rise and those wearing caps kindly remove them as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem tonight by the Noblesville Pep Band.
Good evening once again, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Noblesville High School and the Mill, the proud home of Noblesville Miller basketball. And tonight's matchup between our visitors from the Hoosier Heritage Conference, the Mount Vernon Marauders, and your Noblesville Millers. Let's first meet the starters for Mount Vernon. At guard, number 4, Elena Nugent. At another guard, number 10, Shay Shipley. At third guard, number 10, or check that, number 32, Caitlin Laffey. At one forward, number 12, Ellery Mitch. And at forward for the Marauders, 41, Madison Swingle. Head coach for Mount Vernon is Julie Shelton. Fans, let's first meet our little sister guest starters. Caitlin Daly. Allie Nobby. Morgan Sheets. Avery Ramsey. And here are the starters for your Noblesville Millers. At forward, a 6'4" junior, number 33, Brooklyn Smitherman. At one guard, a 5'9" freshman, number 23, Meredith Tipner. At guard, a 5'8" sophomore, number 22, Reagan Wilson. At guard, a 5'4" junior, number 3, Caitlin Shoemaker. And at guard for the Millers, a 5'10" junior, number 12, Ashlyn Shade. Head coach for Noblesville in her 14th season is Donna Buckley. She's assisted by Jim Anderson, Kelsey Hoffman, Caitlin O'Reilly, Chris Sexton, and Brad Bass.
Well, Perry, we are just about ready to go here. One more regular season game here at the Mill coming up
next Tuesday.
Yeah, next week against Harrison. And one couple. We have. I'm sorry. We also have two more conference games coming up for the Millers, but they've got 4 games left after tonight, so only one more chance to see him here at the Mill. This ought to be a pretty good game, Perry. Low scoring is what I'm looking for.
Yeah, unless the Millers can get outrun, because they want to run. But Julie Shelton plays a pretty controlled game, so they may not, but because you don't want to run with the Millers.
Millers get the initial offense. That one's tipped, runs out of bounds off the fingers of Shay Shipley. Millers bring it back across the 10-second line. Caitlin Shoemaker looking for help. Finally gets it from Ashlyn Shade. Shade over to Reagan Wilson. Wilson drives just inside the three-point line. Misses the shot.
Shade with the rebound.
Nice offensive rebound by Ashlyn Shade. Defensive rebound is called there by Madison Swingle, and we're going to have a foul called here. And it looks like that's going to go on Ashlyn Shade. She picks up an early foul here in this one.
Ashlyn Shade with that foul for Noblesville. Her first on the Millers.
First offensive set for the Mount Vernon Marauders under the coaching of Julie Shelton. Ball tipped back harmlessly into the back court. Miller's playing some pretty good defense here right off the bat, Perry. Pretty aggressive.
Good job there by Tipner tying up the Marauders. The arrow goes to Mount Vernon, though.
Caitlin Laffey will put the ball in play. Laffey gets it back in the corner to
nice
under the
pass
basket. To Nugent. Millers come up with the ball. Here comes Reagan Wilson right under the net. Back for three from Ashlyn Shade, and she's got it. So Ashlyn Shade opens the scoring in the game tonight with a 3-point goal about a minute and a half into the contest. Shipley out in the corner. Laffey. Nugent with a 3-point shot. No good. Meredith Tipner comes down the court. Over to Wilson. Tipner resetting the offense. Caitlin Shoemaker with a wide open three.
Oh, man, that
man.
went down in there and came back out.
Yeah, it was halfway down. Shipley with the ball over into the corner. Three on the way from the Marauders. And number 12, Ellery Minch, gets the first goal for the Marauders.
Shade for another
one from
three.
the corner. Ashlyn Shade picks up the 3-point goal. And Julie Shelton wants to talk about it here early. You're watching Hamilton County Television Sports, brought to you by Logan Street Signs and Banners in Noblesville.
Jamie Carmesino is a full-service hometown realtor who is committed to helping you navigate this real estate market. Have questions about buying or selling your home? Call Carmo for help today at 317-490-3735. That's Jamie Carmesino of Carpenter Realtors.
Well, Perry, Julie Shelton called the timeout, and she was very brief on that timeout.
Yeah, she had quick words, but
Yeah.
I'm probably she's saying something like, that's one of the top 5 players in this country.
Yep.
So, you can't let her open.
No, you certainly can't.
You got to stay with her.
On the side there, 3 on the way for the Marauders. Misses. Tipner with the rebound. Tipner all the way down. Shade is going to have another open 3. Oh, just misses it, but Caitlin Shoemaker gets it back. Shoemaker guarded by Shipley. That one's going to go out of bounds. Last touch by the Marauders. Got to give a special hello to Brooklyn Smitherman's grandmother, Grandmother Smitherman. She watches every game that we broadcast, Perry. And
Well,
she's
that's good.
Been a faithful viewer.
That's great,
and,
man.
We're glad to have her with
Absolutely.
us tonight. Got an offensive foul called.
We're seeing more and more of that in high school basketball. When you set that pick and kind of move.
Brooklyn Smitherman gets the foul. Number 2 on the team. Well away from the ball. Little jump shot there.
Nice shot there.
By Madison Swingle. She's got her first 2 points of the game. Make it a 6-4 lead for the Millers. Shade. Wilson thought about taking it. Caitlin Shoemaker takes it from the corner. She misses. It's Caitlin Laffey is right there to get that rebound. Right under the net. Back to Nugent. Nugent takes the jumper, misses, and rebounded by Brooklyn Smitherman. Caitlin Shoemaker, 3 on the way for the Millers. That's a little bit short. Ashlyn Shade with a turnaround jumper, and she's got it. She's got 8 points already here in the early going, Perry. Very good sign for the Millers.
Absolutely. When Ashley gets a good start, it's always a good sign for the Millers.
Well, you worry a little after a team's had 11 days off like the Millers have that maybe they're going to be a little sluggish coming out, but they certainly haven't shown any signs of that here tonight. And Ashlyn Shade is going to be in double figures already, just about halfway through the first quarter.
In the first game of the season at Lawrence North, when we went there, Ashlyn scored the first 19 points of the game.
Well, she's already got the first 10 for the Millers.
She's a terrific basketball player.
That one goes off the leg of Meredith Tipner. Time for some substitutions here. Ava Shoemaker is coming in. She'll be taking the place of Brooklyn Smitherman. 3:30 remaining here. First quarter, 10-4 in favor of the Millers. Shipley with it. Puts the jump shot up. Does not get the roll. And Ava Shoemaker comes down with the rebound for the Millers. Shade with it. Sends it all the way across to Shoemaker. Shoemaker's going to be
She's way
well
short,
but that one went off the foot of Madison Swingle, so the Millers will retain possession of the ball. Millers wanting to keep this game at a pretty fast pace so far.
Yeah, and that's not what Mount Vernon wants to do. So they want to keep this slow and deliberate basketball here.
Wilson brings the ball back out. Back in the quarter to Shade. Shade with another three, just a little bit short. That one's picked up by Swingle. And the Marauders reset their offense. Shea Shipley brings it down the floor to Madison Swingle. In the corner. That one's knocked away, ends up in the hands of Ashlyn Shade once again. That intense look in Ashlyn's face.
That was a great move.
A great move, but just could not get the roll. Just a little bit off to the left. Shipley resetting the offense for the Marauders. Under the net to Patterson. Patterson misses, gets her own rebound. Swingle with it, takes the jumper, a little bit off. Ava Shoemaker comes up with the ball for the Millers.
Millers are pushing the ball up the floor, travel.
Yep.
Shoemaker coming in. Brooklyn Ely, I'm sure. Brooklyn Shoemaker is setting. Brooklyn Ely is coming in.
.206 remaining here. First quarter. Millers up by 6 at 10-4. Thank you for joining us on Hamilton County Television Sports. Brought to you by Logan Street Signs and Banners in Noblesville. All the way across. Back in the corner, Patterson tries to get it under the net. Right on the baseline.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looked like Swingle just...
It looked like she was out there far. No way we could see it from here, but she looked way out there from...
I think she got the left foot on the back of the heel.
Oh, I guess not.
No, I guess the Millers must have touched it. Patterson turns around, takes the shot. We'll have to see who that's going to go on. It's either going to be an Ely or Shoemaker, one of the two. Looks like it's going to be in Shoemaker. Ava Shoemaker picks that up. That's the third foul on the Millers. And Chloe Patterson will go to the line for 2 shots. Misses the front end.
Danny Mendez checking in the game for Ava Shoemaker. Caitlin Shoemaker comes back in the game.
Shot up, missed. Tipner with the turnaround jumper. Gets her first points of the night.
Nice shot by the young freshman. Of course, I tell you, the kid doesn't play like a freshman, but she hadn't played like a freshman all season long. Really.
No. Patterson took the ball, had it taken away, but the Marauders get it right back. 3-point on the way. She misses, but Ellery Minch gets the rebound. She's got her fourth point of the game. Caitlin Shoemaker looking for help over in the corner. Brooklyn Ely with the shot. She misses, rebounded by the Marauders. Shea Shipley brings it down the court. That one's kicked out of bounds by Meredith Tipner.
You know, that 1-3-1 half-court press the Millers runs, you don't want to go that corner because Shade and Tipner will eat you up.
Yes, they will.
They could jump so high and they're so long.
Danny Mendez on the floor now for the Millers.
Nice play there by
Chloe Patterson. Nicely set up by Madison Swingle. Under 30 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. 4-point lead for the Millers, 12-8 over the Mount Vernon Marauders. Shoemaker needs some help, finally gets it from Tipner. Under the basket, Danny Mendez puts a shot up. I thought she was fouled, but she was not. Thought the way the trajectory on that ball
Yeah.
went, she got hit in the arm, but she did not. And Marauders will have a chance to get the last points on the board here. Got to travel. Millers will have the chance now with 4.6 remaining. That'll bring Reagan Wilson back in for the Millers.
Danny's coming out.
Danny Mendez will sit down. Millers will put it in play at midcourt on the far side. Reagan Wilson with it. Got to get a shot off. That one goes out of bounds. 0.3 of a second remaining. Neither of these teams want to score in the last 10 seconds, Perry. And that is it. After 1 quarter of play, it's the Noblesville Millers 12, Mount Vernon Marauders 8. You're watching Hamilton County Television Sports, brought to you by Logan Street Signs and Banners in Noblesville.
Being part of a community is more than just living in the same place. It's sharing the same values, like honesty and compassion. For the caregivers of Community Health Network, that means always being open and upfront about how much treatment will cost, and working hard to find ways to help you cover those costs. Because when our community thrives, we all thrive. Community Health Network. Exceptional care, simply delivered.
Blades Audio Video Security is Indiana's premier K-12 audio video security provider. Blades AVS is a design-build firm that provides high-quality solutions that are designed, engineered, installed, and warranted by our team of experts. For over 18 years, we've been helping schools and local businesses see and hear more clearly. We've added securing your facility to how we can serve you better. So whether it's your sound systems, your displays, your network, or your building security, ask Blades Audio Video Security and our experienced team how we can serve your business.
Second quarter underway here from the Mill. The Millers with a 4-point lead. Brooklyn Smitherman with the ball. She's got it taken away from her, tied up. And the possession arrow is pointing in favor of the Mount Vernon Marauders.
You know, Brad, we talked about this earlier with the Millers with 11 days off. Coach Donna Buckley has shuffled a lot of players in and out of here that first quarter. So her concern is probably the same as ours.
Yeah. All the way across to Shipley. She takes a shot. She misses. Caitlin Shoemaker with the rebound for the Millers. Quickly down the court. Wilson back to Shoemaker. Into the corner to Shade. Boy, just as soon as Shade got that, Chloe Patterson was right on her. And now she's got an open three, and she's got it. 13 points so far for Ashlyn Shade. Millers extend their lead to 15-8. Inside, Patterson with the jump shot.
Nice.
She's got it.
Good job there, little pull-up jump shot, about 6 foot.
Chloe Patterson picks up her 4th point of the game. Reagan Wilson, Brooklyn Smitherman under the net. Meredith Tipner misses, but
nice rebound by Shade.
Beautiful rebound by Shade.
She's everywhere.
She was just right there for that ball. She saw that shot was going to be a little off, and you see how quickly she got under that net, Perry?
She has such great floor presence.
Great agility. Shoemaker tries to drive. Gets
nice
it over to
pass
Smitherman,
there.
And Brooklyn Smitherman is on the board with her first 2 points of the night.
Good assist by Caitlin Shoemaker. Caitlin went in there among the Giants.
3 on the way. That one looks like, well, it looked from here, like the angle looked pretty good, but Ashlyn Shade gets the rebound. She's quickly up the court. Takes the jumper from just behind the free throw line, and she's at 15 points already here.
Brad,
a little over 2 minutes into the second quarter, Perry.
She's in the zone.
Yes, she is. You can tell the layoff didn't affect her at all. The Marauders turn the ball over. Miller's trying to get the ball quickly up court, just out of the reach of Caitlin Shoemaker. And so the Millers turn it over.
The one thing about it, knowing Ashlyn and knowing how she trains and everything, outside of about 2 weeks in the year, she stays her training the same continuously, so it does not affect
it's
her.
Obvious. It's obvious from the agility, and
she's constantly working. It's unbelievable. I mean, those skills don't come overnight.
3 on the way from Madison Swingle. She misses, rebounded by the Millers. Quickly up to Reagan Wilson, back to Caitlin Shoemaker. Almost double dribbled there. Now they're going to call a foul, and I believe that's going to go against the Marauders. I think that's going to go on Caitlin Lafley. Yes, it is. That's the first one. First team foul of the half on the Marauders. They got will that count or not? We'll have to see. Yeah, they do count the basket for Ashlyn Shade. Lafley, in just the last couple seconds, has picked up 2 fouls. And Ashlyn Shade goes to the line.
Danny Mendez comes back in the game. Brooklyn Smitherman goes to the bench here. Coach Buckley's running a lot of players in and out. Ashlyn's already got 17.
Going for number 18, and she's got it. She is on tonight. Well, there aren't very many nights you can't say that she's not on, Perry. Averaging 20-plus points per game. And she's done that almost her entire career here. That one's batted away nicely by
pass.
Shoemaker. Shoemaker right under the net, gets the easy jump shot.
Assist by Shade there.
Yeah, there's another plus for Ashlyn Shade. Very unselfish. She could have taken that ball and taken that shot herself, but Caitlin Shoemaker was wide open, and she gave her teammate the opportunity to get that. 4:25 remaining in this quarter. 3 on the way from the corner. And that one's by Ellery Minch. She's the leading scorer for the Marauders with 7 now. Coming up at the 4-minute mark here in the first half. Shade, Tipner, back to Shade. Takes the jump shot, little short. Rebounded by Patterson. Goes into the hands of Shipley. But the Millers are going to be called for a foul here.
I'm not sure about that one.
Yeah, that was
Ashley was discarding her, and she just kept elbowing her, Brad, you were talking about Ashley. And not only has she scored the most points on this team, she has the most rebounds and the most steals, and she's second in assists. So she has a complete basketball game.
That's another foul on Ashlyn Shade, just reaching in there and trying to bat the ball away, and that'll be number 3 on her.
So she's probably going to come out for a second.
Ashlyn doesn't spend much time on the bench, but she's already got 18 points in this game.
Yeah, and I know that discourages her quite a bit because she's really in that zone. And when you're a player like she is, it's tough to get back in that flow. Not that she can't, but it.
Madison Swingle gets a turnaround jumper for the Marauders.
Let's see who's going to step up for the Millers now with. Oh,
Meredith
my
Tipner,
goodness.
Another one that went in and out. Shipley down the court. Loses the ball. Reagan Wilson with it into the corner. Tipner with it. She drives, puts the jump shot up, misses.
She hits hard on the floor there.
But she takes a hard fall to the floor, but I believe we're going to have a foul called here on Madison Swingle from the Mount Vernon Marauders.
But, Brad, we know that Tipner's a tough girl. She's a soccer player.
Oh, yeah. So that'll put Meredith Tipner at the line for a pair.
First one up and good.
Yep. She's got 3 points now. Ooh, misses. Marauders with the ball at the 3-minute mark. Right under the net, batted away. Millers come up with the ball. Good job there by Caitlin Shoemaker. Here comes Reagan Wilson down. She loses it. But it's going to come right back to the Millers.
Yeah, the Marauders knocked it out there.
Correction. Chloe Patterson knocked that out for the Marauders. Caitlin Shoemaker thought about taking the three. Comes up there, and she's going to draw the foul. Question's going to be who's that going to go on? It looks like it's going to go on 44, who is Chloe Patterson. That'll be the first on her, fourth on the team. And Caitlin Shoemaker will go to the line to shoot 2. She's got 2 points so far tonight. Number 1 is good. Gives her 3. All 3 of those have come here in the second quarter. Second shot, just a little bit strong. The Marauders bring the ball up. Shipley runs into a double team. Patterson under the net. Tries to put the jumper up and ran into Danny Mendez.
Yeah, she wasn't going to let her shoot that shot, I can tell you that.
No, that's no fun running into Danny Mendez.
Yeah, if you come inside here, you are not going to get that. You're not going to get a shot off.
That's true. So Patterson will go to the line. She's 0 for 2 from the line so far tonight. Now 0 for 3.
Danny Mendez goes out. Brooklyn Smitherman back in the ball game for the Millers. Millers lead 26-15 here with 2:37 in the second. She's missed her.
0 for 4.
0 for. She's 0 for.
0 for 4, yeah. Shoemaker across into the corner. Ely. Shoemaker once again back into the corner to Ely. Shoemaker's going to take a long 3. Does not get the bounce. Rebound goes into the hands of Shea Shipley. Shipley gets it over to Swingle. Swingle drives, sends it over to Patterson. Patterson with the jump shot. She misses. Another rebound there for Brooklyn Smitherman. 2 minutes remaining here, second quarter. Miller's up by 11. Meredith Tipner, Brooklyn Smitherman takes a short jump shot. A little bit strong on that shot.
Smitherman with the steal. She's fouled. Yeah.
Good effort there by Brooklyn Smitherman. That's Swingle's second. 5th team foul of the half. All the team fouls for the Marauders have come in this half so far, Perry.
Yeah. They didn't have any of the first quarter.
Miller's with 7 fouls total. All the way around the horn once again to Smitherman. In the corner. Wilson, Smitherman. Shot by Shoemaker, misses. They're going to call that a jump ball. Millers get the possession.
Brad, that's the kind of thing right there. Caitlin missed her shot. She got in there, scrapped, tied up the person with the ball, and gets it back, and now they got the ball.
There's 6 inches difference in the height between Caitlin Shoemaker and Easton Wampler. So she's not afraid to go in there against the trees.
No.
Nice move there by Meredith Tipner, and she's got 5 points on the game. Under a minute to play here. Miller's up on the Mount Vernon Marauders, 28-15. Patterson over around to Wampler. Patterson once again drives on Smitherman. 3 on the way from Shipley. She misses. Marauders get the rebound. That one almost goes into the hands of the Millers. 30 seconds remaining. Under the basket. Ellery Minch is going to go to the line for 2 shots. That one's, I believe, is going to go on Danny Mendez.
Smitherman.
Oh, Smitherman. Okay. That's number 8 on the team. Minch goes to the line, gets the front end. Minch, one of the leading scorers for the Marauders. She's got 8 so far in this game tonight. Now she's got 9. 2 for 2 from the line. As a team, the Marauders are 2 for 6 from the line. There's going to be a foul called on the Marauders. We'll just have to see who that goes against. That could go against Shipley, or it could possibly go against Wampler. And they do call it on Wampler. That's her first. 6th team foul of the half. Millers will get the possession with 22.4 remaining in the half. Thank you for joining us tonight on Hamilton County Television. Brought to you by Logan Street Signs and Banners in Noblesville. I'm Brad Silbert along with Perry Williams. Under 10. Miller's got to get something rolling here. Tipner with it. Drives, has it tipped away, and traveling is called on Chloe Patterson. So the Millers are going to have 1.9 seconds here and have the ball almost under their net, Perry, to try to add to this 11-point lead before the end of the half. We're going to have to get the shot off right away. Do they get it or not? No. Reagan Wilson just a little bit long. So at the end of the first half, Noblesville Millers 28, Mount Vernon Marauders 17. You're watching Hamilton County Television Sports, brought to you by Logan Street Signs and Banners in Noblesville.
Dining out has always been about more than the food. Dining out is about friends and loved ones sharing a unique experience together. And so what dining out is really about is celebration. And that also means celebrating the people behind our locally owned eateries and bars who give us these unique experiences. That's why in Hamilton County, we're bringing back the Great Dine Out during the month of January. So celebrate each other and celebrate our friends and neighbors who bring joy to our lives through food. Dine out at participating Hamilton County restaurants from January 3rd to the 31st for special deals and exciting menus. Plus, there's a bonus. If you check in at least 8 times via the digital passport, you'll receive a $25 local restaurant gift card while supplies last. Get your passport today at dineouthamiltoncounty.com. And remember, if you can't dine out, you can always carry out or order in.
Superheroes come in all shapes and sizes. They don't always meet in an underground fortress. Sometimes they meet in places that appear to be very ordinary to most people. But inside, there are heroes in training. Some are smart, strong, or brave. Maybe they can build cities or heal people when they get hurt. But even superheroes need some help sometimes. With your support, we can change the world. Together, we are a force that can't be defeated. Support the club. Save the world. Support your local superheroes and donate now to the Boys and Girls Club of Noblesville at bgcni.org.
Can I help you?
Yeah, I'm looking for Logan Street Signs and Banners.
You found us.
But this ain't Logan Street. This is South 10th.
We moved 22 years ago.
Well, how come you didn't change the name?
That would have just confused people.
Well, actually, South 10th is Allisonville, if you're from Fishers.
Well, before that it was 37A, and before that it was State Road 37.
So you're telling me that Logan Street Signs and Banners isn't on Logan Street anymore. It's actually on South 10th. That's Allisonville and Fishers. And before that, it was 37A and 37?
So you got that straight?
Logan Street Signs and Banners conveniently not located on Logan Street, but rather South 10th Street in Noblesville.
Exactly.
High school sports fans, welcome back to Game Time, to pure spirits, to pure sports. Welcome back to high school sports.
Fans, I'm IHSA Commissioner Paul Knighty, and I just want to say, welcome back.
This is game time. This is Indiana high school sports. This is your IHSAA.
Imagine a health system where care extends into the streets and neighborhoods where we live. A hospital that listens in any language. With doctors who look like you, who understand there are barriers between you and your health that can't be treated with a prescription. Imagine a hospital named after the people it serves, by the community, for the community. Community Health Network. Exceptional care, simply delivered.
Can I help you?
Yeah, I'd like to order a hamburger, fries, salt, maybe a large vanilla shake. Yeah.
This is a trophy shop, can't you tell?
You got a counter right here. Isn't this where you place the orders?
We sell trophies, we sell plaques, we do embroidery. No food.
You got carry out?
Unlike the internet, everything that you need we have here at the shop. Very unique. You order today, carry out tonight. That's our version of carry out.
All right, I'll take one of everything.
Well, that may take a little longer. We'll have it for you tomorrow night.
You know, Jim, I'll be back tomorrow to pick it all up.
We'll wait for you.
Don't wait long.
Being part of a community is more than just living in the same place. It's sharing the same values, like honesty and compassion. For the caregivers of Community Health Network, that means always being open and upfront about how much treatment will cost, and working hard to find ways to help you cover those costs. Because when our community thrives, we all thrive. Community Health Network. Exceptional care, simply delivered.
This is your IHSAA. This is your state. This is your high school. This is your athletic association.
Fans, I'm IHSA Commissioner Paul Knighty, and we're here to make sure that all of this remains yours.
This is your state. This is your community. This is your IHSAA.
Need physical therapy? If you're struggling with an ache or pain that won't go away with rest, ice, or over-the-counter medications, you may benefit from seeing a physical therapist for an evaluation. Individuals may schedule a physical therapy appointment without a doctor's referral. You can visit ecommunity.com/physical therapy for more information. Gaylor Electric, the highest performing national contractor of excellence. Since 1984, Gaylor Electric's success continues to be built upon the cornerstone of reliable resources, reliable outcomes, and reliable insights, fueled by our genuine care for people. Gaylor Electric, along with Chuck Goodrich, President and CEO, are proud sponsors of Hamilton County Sports. Noblesville Trophies offers a large range of products, including sports trophies and corporate awards. Noblesville Trophies provides you with same-day service for those last-minute decisions. Contact them at 317-773-7391 or check them out online at www.noblesvilletrophies.com. Schwartz Bait and Tackle sells live bait, name brand tackle. We seek out almost everything you need for fishing. Schwartz Bait and Tackle is progressively becoming the #1 place for all of your fishing needs. We also have informed fishermen that will get you all you need to catch fish. Whether it's propane refills, U-Haul rentals, packing and moving materials, and motorhome rentals, they've got it all at Schwartz Bait and Tackle, located in Noblesville at 118 Cicero Road, also State Road 19. Since the establishment of Church, Hiddle, and Antrim in 1880, our neighbors, community leaders, businesses, and school districts have placed their trust in us to solve their most challenging legal issues. We have a rich history of helping our clients when they need it the most. Give us a call at 317-773-2190 or visit our website, www.cchalaw.com. Church, Hiddle, and Antrim.
Welcome back to the Mill. I'm Brad Silbert along with Perry Williams. We're about a half a minute away from half number 2. The Millers with an 11-point lead over the Mount Vernon Marauders. And Perry, Ashlyn Shade, for having set out a good portion of the second quarter with 3 fouls, already has 18 points, and she's back on the floor here to start the third quarter.
Absolutely, and she had a great first half there. Of course, she got a little bit of foul trouble, but she'll come back and do a good job here the second half. Here we go.
Marauders with the initial possession of the half. Under the basket to Nugent, back out high. Pressure by the Millers forces the Marauders into an over and back turnover. I thought that maybe the Millers got a hand on that, but they did not. Millers with the ball. Tipner misses the jump shot. Ashlyn Shade comes down with the ball.
Oh,
tries a jump shot, misses, just didn't quite get the roll. But she was double teamed by the Marauders. The Marauders quickly down the court. Swingle with the jump shot misses, and Ashlyn Shade comes up with the rebound for the Millers. Shade in the corner, gets it over to Reagan Wilson.
Wilson for 3. That's her first 3.
Wilson gets a 3. That's her first points of the night, too. 7 minutes remaining here, third quarter. Nugent thought about taking the 3 from the Marauders, but did not. Shipley in the corner, 3 on the way from Minch. She misses. Brooklyn Smitherman with another nice rebound there. Did you see how she blocked
good
out
pass
that net?
by Shade to Tipner.
Tipner with her 7th point of the game. That one's kicked. Reagan Wilson got a foot on that.
31, Easton Wampler back in for Mount Vernon.
Easton Wampler comes back into the game for the Mount Vernon Marauders. Marauders put the ball back in play. Marauders got some making up to do here, Perry. Down by 16. They normally play a very disciplined game, but they're going to have to pick up the pace if they're going to get back into this one.
Absolutely.
Wow,
nice save there.
Yeah, Wilson with a great save, and foul on that play by number 10 Shipley for the Marauders. So Shipley picks up the foul, first on the team in the half. Just above 6 minutes. Reagan Wilson sets the offense. Shoemaker under the net, back out to Wilson. Going to have a foul called. I think that's going to go on Did that go on Shipley again or not? No, it did not. It went on Caitlin Laughley. She's got 3 now. 2 quick fouls here in the Marauders in the opening couple minutes here of quarter number 3. They went through the first quarter without picking up one at all. Under the basket, Smitherman
nice
gets
pass
a nice
by
job
Reagan
there.
Wilson.
Wow. Good job. Reagan Wilson gets a great assist on that, and Brooklyn Smitherman has got 4 points. Smitherman not really known as a scorer, but a great rebounder and great defensive person.
At a 6'3" and a 6'5" wingspan, I mean,
yeah,
she's an intimidation inside there.
Canyon Ray Kenny into the game. She picks up the points for the Marauders. Miller's turn it over. 16-point lead for. Nice shot under the, wow. Minch was wide open, and she gets her 11th point of the game. She's the first Marauder in double figures. Shade from the corner. That one looked pretty good. A little bit long. Smitherman tries to get the rebound, but that looks like that was last touched by number 10, Shea Shipley.
Smitherman did a good job right there.
Yeah. That's going to bring Chloe Patterson in for the Marauders. Easton Wampler takes the bench. Wilson trying to get the ball in, gets it into the corner to Caitlin Shoemaker. She misses, gets her own rebound. And I believe that one's going to go on Ellery Minch. Yes, that's who it is. Ellery Minch picks up the foul. 3 fouls already here on the Marauders in the early going in the third quarter. None on the Millers. It was just the opposite.
Yeah, the first
in the first quarter. Millers picked up all the fouls in the first quarter. Shoemaker in the corner to Shade. Shade dishes it off to Tipner. Tipner misses. Brooklyn Smitherman gets the rebound and gets the points. And Brooklyn Smitherman has 6 points.
That just shows you the unselfish play of Ashlyn Shade, because she was wide open. Could have taken that 3, but she seen Tipner opened in the middle there.
Nice move there by Swingle, but an equally nice move there by Brooklyn Smitherman to block that. And Swingle ends up traveling, creates the turnover. And the Millers will get the ball back, and that brings Ava Shoemaker off the bench.
Shoemaker for Shoemaker.
Yes. Reagan Wilson. Tipner. Double team. Shade. Ava Shoemaker gets it. Oh, doesn't get the roll. Nice rebound there by Chloe Patterson for the Marauders. Under the net, that one was blocked by Brooklyn Smith. Another nice defensive move by Brooklyn, Perry.
Brooklyn's played very well this third quarter.
Yes, she has. 4 points already and several blocks. Kenny. Patterson. Back to Swingle. Swingle does not get the roll.
Shade with the rebound.
Ashlyn Shade right there for that rebound. In the corner, Ava Shoemaker.
4-3,
good three-pointer.
Ava Shoemaker.
Yeah, she's on the board with 3 points. Millers have opened a 19-point lead with 3:15 remaining here in the third quarter. Swingle gets that one poked away by Ava Shoemaker. Under
down
the
to
net
Ashlyn.
to Ashlyn Shade. She puts the jumper up. She gets the basket. She's going to go to the line for one more.
Amazing how she's, she kept that ball up high, Brad. She set her feet, put that shot up, and got fouled.
Ellery Minch picks up the foul. Ashlyn Shade will go to the line for the second time this evening. Brooklyn Ely comes into the game.
For Brooklyn Smitherman.
For Brooklyn Smitherman, yes. Shade gets the free one. 2 for 2 from the line so far.
Shade's
and Julie
got
Shelton wants to talk it over, so they're going to take a full timeout. Remind you, you're watching Hamilton County Television Sports, brought to you by Logan Street Signs and Banners in Noblesville.
Jamie Carmesino is a full-service hometown realtor who is committed to helping you navigate this real estate market. Have questions about buying or selling your home? Call Carmo for help today at 317-490-3735. That's Jamie Carmesino of Carpenter Realtors. Since the establishment of Church Hiddle and Antrim in 1880, our neighbors, community leaders, businesses, and school districts have placed their trust in us to solve their most challenging legal issues. We have a rich history of helping our clients when they need it the most. Give us a call at 317-773-2190 or visit our website, www.cchalaw.com. Church, Hiddle, and Antrim.
Welcome back to the Mill. 3 minutes, 2 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Millers with an 18-point lead over the Mount Vernon Marauders. Marauders inbound the ball. Swingle over to Patterson in the corner to Kenny. She misses. Nice offensive rebound there by Madison Swingle. Three-pointer tried by Shipley. She misses.
Brad, by doing all these ball games for Mount Vernon for so many years, definitely a little bit different this Mount Vernon team on shooting a three without Lexi Shelton.
Oh, yeah, no doubt about it.
Because she could flat out shoot.
Nice turnaround jump shot there by Madison Swingle. She's got 6 points on the evening. Reagan Wilson sets it up. Back to Wilson. She had it poked away there. Nice interception there by Kenny.
She traveled,
yep. Just shuffled those feet just a little bit.
Yep.
Ashlyn Shade sends it back to Reagan Wilson, resetting the Miller offense. Back to Wilson in the corner. Ava Shoemaker. Wilson takes a three-point shot. She's got it. That's her second three-point goal. Both of them have come tonight here in the third quarter. Miller's now out to a 23-point lead. In the corner, Shade thought about taking a three, did not. Looking for help. Gets it from Tipner. Tipner dribbles in. And we're going to have an offensive foul called here, I believe.
I think it's on Tipner.
Yes, it is. Meredith Tipner will pick up her first foul of the game. First one of the half for the Millers. Shea Shipley sets the offense for the Marauders. Patterson into the corner. That one's tipped away. Last touch by the Marauders, so the Millers will get the ball back. Reagan Wilson setting the offense. Shade in the corner to Ely. Shade gets it back to Tipner. All the way across to Wilson. Miller's in no hurry to shoot here, Perry, with this big of a lead.
Not, yeah.
They're gonna go for the good shot.
Nice pass.
Wilson drives into the corner, three on the way. Oh, just a little bit short. Nice rebound there by Kenyon Ray Kenny. And Meredith Tipner manages to poke the ball away, and then she picks up the foul there on Shea Shipley. On Shipley. That will be her second. Fifth team foul of the half.
Riley Brick comes in the ball game for Mount Vernon, number 25.
First time we've seen her on the floor tonight. Under 30 seconds. Shot by Ely was just a little bit strong. And that one is going to go on
Ava Shoemaker.
And Ava Shoemaker. That will be her third. Second team foul of the half. Under 20 seconds. Patterson takes the jump shot, does not get the roll, almost had her own rebound. Ashlyn Shade has got it under 10 seconds. Shade drives, sends it out in the corner. Back to Ava Shoemaker. Shoemaker gets fouled, but that's going to be a non-shooting foul. That's going to go against Shay Shipley.
Carly Moats coming in the game. She's coming in for Ava Shoemaker. Moats' first appearance here tonight.
Yes. Millers with 1.3 to shoot. Shea turns around, does not get the roll. So at the end of 3, it's the Noblesville Millers 46 and Mount Vernon Marauders 23. You're watching Hamilton County Television Sports. Correction, we have a foul called on the shot. Let's go back to live action here. As Ashlyn Shade will have 2 shots to end the quarter. Misses the first. I did not see that foul called. Ashlyn Shade with 1 more shot. She gets that. So she's 3 for 4 from the line. So now 47-23 after 3. You're watching Hamilton County Television Sports, brought to you by Logan Street Signs and Banners in Noblesville.
Can I help you?
Yeah. I'm looking for Logan Street Signs and Banners.
You found us.
But this ain't Logan Street.
We moved 22 years ago.
You're telling me that Logan Street Signs and Banners isn't on Logan Street anymore?
Exactly.
So what are you saying?
Logan Street Signs and Banners, conveniently not located on Logan Street, but on South 10th Street in Noblesville, Indiana.
As a leader in Central Indiana sports medicine, Community Health Network has a deep line of orthopedic and sports medicine specialists to keep you playing at the top of your game. Whether it's an injury to an extremity or an ACL procedure, community physicians are helping area athletes remain active and competitive. Visit ecommunity.com/sports.
Welcome back to the Mill after 3 quarters of action here between the Millers and the Marauders. It's the Noblesville Millers 47, Mount Vernon Marauders 23. And Perry, I think this is kind of what we expected, that the Millers are just going to methodically keep building this score, and that, they're obviously a quicker team than the Marauders and, much more accurate shooting team. But anytime you get Ashlyn Shade on your team, that sure makes a heck of a difference.
Absolutely.
Millers with the initial possession of the 4th quarter. Wilson back to Shade. She lets a long 3 go, and she's got it.
That was from downtown.
Yeah. That was from downtown Louisville.
Yeah.
25 points for the junior. We have a foul called on the Millers here, I think.
Carly Moats.
Yeah, Carly Moats is going to pick that up. Millers were unable to dress 3 players tonight. That's why we're seeing Carly Moats. She normally plays more on the junior varsity. We're getting a chance to get some varsity playing time here. That's a bad inbound pass. Ashlyn Shade with it. She goes end to end. Oh, misses.
Uh-oh.
She knew she missed it. You see the look on her face coming down the court?
Yeah.
Swingle. Gonna have a foul called. Let's see who that's going to go on. It's going to go on Meredith Tipner. Going to be her second. 4th on the team. 3 from the corner. Minch gets the 3-pointer. She's the leading scorer for the Marauders with 14 on the game. Shoemaker stopped, sent it over across the court to Wilson. Wilson misses the three, and we're going to have a jump ball called here.
Caitlin Shoemaker jumps in there and gets that, ties it up, but
she did a great job of tying up that ball.
She certainly, and that's the second time she's done that this ball game. Moats goes out, Smitherman comes back in.
I'd like to remind you the final regular season home game for the Lady Millers coming up a week from tonight against Harrison. That will be on the 18th. And if you can't make it here to the Mill, we'll have that game for you.
Absolutely.
Millers go on the road for a girls-boys doubleheader this Friday up at Zionsville. You and I will be at Westfield on Friday night for Westfield and Hamilton Southeastern.
That ought to be two
We
good
got some
basketball
great
games.
basketball coming up here, and you'll be back here Saturday night. I believe it's Connorsville against the boys. So a lot of great basketball coming up here on Hamilton County Television. Reagan Wilson,
Little
jump
floater,
shot,
nice
nice
floater.
shot by Reagan Wilson. Wilson's got 8 points.
I'm not sure what happened there.
I don't know if there's a little communication error there between the officials, but we're back to play with no calls. Swingle brings it down, gets double teamed, gets over to Britt. Nice jump shot there, but Ashlyn Shade gets the rebound, sends it over to Reagan Wilson. Wilson brings the ball down. Nice block there. Did you see that block by Madison
that was
Swingle?
nice. That was
She
a nice
just
block.
got. She did
Just
a great
timed it
job of
perfect.
blocking that ball, just getting her hand right on top of it.
Yep.
But the Millers will retain the possession. Wilson will put the ball back in play. Gets it to Caitlin Shoemaker. Shoemaker with a spin move. Tipner. Millers in no hurry to score here with a 26-point lead. Tipner from the foul line. Wilson. Shade with a three. She's got it.
She's on.
28 points for Ashlyn Shade. She sat out most of the second quarter, Perry.
Yeah, she's had a great night.
Jump shot there by Swingle. She's a little bit long. Tipner with the rebound. Tipner back into the corner. Wilson with the three, and she's good. Reagan Wilson, three. Was that Tipner? Or I thought it was Wilson.
No, it was Wilson.
Okay. For Wilson, 3 of her 4 field goals have been three-pointers tonight. Swingle. Marauders just cannot seem to solve this defense. And as that ball was going out of bounds, Canyon Ray Kenny touched it. So the Millers will take over the possession. Elena Nugent back off the bench for the Marauders. Just about 4 minutes, 30 seconds remaining here. Fourth quarter action from the Mill. Shade with another three. She's got it.
Wow.
She's got 31 now, Perry.
How many threes is that in a row? 4 or 5?
1, 2, 3. 3 in a row.
Okay.
Plus she's got 1, 2, 3 others threes. So she's got 6 3-pointers tonight. Marauders just can't solve this Miller defense tonight. Swingle puts the jump shot up, misses. Brooklyn Smitherman with the rebound. Here comes Reagan Wilson. Wilson looking for help. Backs it out. Got Shea Shipley on her. Tipner. Wilson. All the way across to Caitlin Shoemaker. Shoemaker gets it to Brooklyn Smitherman. Smitherman sends it over to Ashlyn Shade. Miller's just kind of playing keep away now. Tipner gets a good shot but misses. And Elena Nugent with the rebound for the Marauders. Minch with it. Once again, she had Ashlyn Shade on her. Nice move inbound there by Shipley, but she just could not get the roll. This rim at this end hasn't been real friendly tonight.
Wow, she is on fire. Wow, timeout.
Ashlyn Shade, 34 points on the night. You're watching Hamilton County Television Sports, brought to you by Logan Street Signs and Banners in Noblesville.
As a leader in Central Indiana sports medicine, Community Health Network has a deep line of orthopedic and sports medicine specialists to keep you playing at the top of your game. Whether it's an injury to an extremity or an ACL procedure, community physicians are helping
Back to live action. Marauders with the ball. Nice move there by Minch.
Millers have made some changes here. Took the starters out. We got Ava Shoemaker, Aubrey Nobinger, Carly
Motes.
Motes is back in. Danny Mendez and Brooklyn Ely is in.
So Brooklyn Ely on the floor. Ashlyn Shade on the bench now with 34. I think that's
probably she's done.
Well, she's done for the night. I don't know if I think that's a season high for her at 34, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I think she had. I think hers up until this game 33 was.
It may be a career high for her too. I don't have.
No. She had 40 last year. You know, Brad, the one thing about it is, people, Ashland has 34 points, but she could have scored a lot more. I mean, she's got 6 or 7 assists. So
Millers get the ball back. Nice interception there by Nobinger.
Very unselfish player.
Yes. Brooklyn Ely. Carly Motes. Back to Nobinger. Carly Motes takes it around the 10-second line. We're under a minute.
Blocked.
Shot there by Ava Shoemaker gets blocked. 45 seconds remaining in this one. 3 on the way, missed.
Rebound,
Ava
Shoemaker
with the rebound. Shoemaker brings it end to end. Back to Shoemaker. She puts a shot up. She misses. Rebounded by Ellery Minch. Brought up court by Shipley. Shipley looking for some help. Looks under the net. Nice hook shot there by Ellery Minch. She's got 18 points for the game.
Well, Brad, it's about over here.
Yes, it is. The fat lady's about ready to sing. And that will be it. The final score, Noblesville Millers 64, Mount Vernon Marauders 30. Perry, quickly, your thoughts on the game?
I mean, it's about what we expected. The Millers came out after an 11-day layoff and played outstanding basketball.
I'm Brad Silbert on behalf of Perry Williams, our technical crew of Will Wofford and August Lacone. Thank you for joining us tonight. Good night from the Mill.